System update of 2016. Once again going into the year 2017. So I've made a bunch of changes with this intercom system the past 2 months, as well as the alarm system, but that's in a different video. So as usual, the bogan is still up above my blinds here, going out the window there. There's my Atlas University speaker that came out of University of Tennessee here. Still in the same spot. Here's my Atlas speaker with the volume knob right here. And that one's still in the same spot. This horn is in the same spot. The Atlas horn with the vandalism proof baffle. My Qualm BB2 is still the same in the closet. My Bogan Classroom Series speaker at the slanted version of it is still here. Technically, I actually changed just driver in this, so actually this has an Atlas driver that came out of one of those University of Tennessee speakers, but the Valcom baffle is still there. It's just directly wired up to the receiver here. And you may hear some bell tones coming through these speakers, because guess what? I got school bell on here. They're all at 600 hertz. So we have a minute till the bell goes off, and I think this is the continuous bell. And these two up here are my new speakers in here, and there's more new ones. So right here, you guys, you may recognize this if you go to the Goodwill where you donate stuff. They usually have this right above the door. Right above the door. I'm gonna turn this down just a bit. They usually have this right above the door, where you donate all your stuff at. Or mostly schools have these guys too. In fact, my high school actually has a couple of these horns on a couple buildings, like just for replacements of this guy here. I got that for 20 bucks. This whole housing, the driver, everything. And then right here is a Qualm screwless. Except it has screws on the edges, but it's screwless right where the driver mounts. And actually there's a store that I know that uses these. Not Walmart, but there's a store called Cal. It's like a farm store. But it's only in certain states. And they use a bunch of these throughout the store. And here you go. Bell tone going off. There we go. Now, there's a little delay. I turned it down, so the one in the workshop's the loudest. Yeah, and definitely a lot of Walgreens uses these guys too. And I kind of like the design. These two are still in their spot. The Atlas wall mount speaker they see in the classroom. And here's my Qualm speaker right here. Now you may wonder what I did with the other Atlas and Bogan speaker that used to be over here. I moved those into another location, not in the room, but in the workshop that I've been working on. You guys got a small little preview of it when I was doing the Wheelock 34T, which by the way is on the system. And here's my Atlas 2x1 tile speaker. That's also hooked up to the system. So actually, I'm going to demonstrate you guys with copyright-free music. This is actually a professional series speaker too. And the fact about this speaker here is, and I think this is mostly for girls, like little 8-year-old girls that watch the show called Girl Meets World. They use a bunch of these throughout their scene setting. because it takes place in a school, and they actually use either a Quam or a Bogan slanted wall speakers all throughout the show set, in the hallways and in the classrooms. And I actually got this for $40 not that long ago, back in May, but you've seen this a few times in the video. And I noticed too, that this is for one of my new subscribers that recently subscribed to me. And I actually watched the video of his bell tone videos that he makes in schools, except the Rowland, which, by the way, there is a Rowland speaker on the system, which I'll get around to that. But he makes mostly videos on 2x2 tile speakers. So this is kind of almost one of them, except this is an Atlas version of it. So, got my master computer here. So we're gonna move into the workshop. Actually, before that, paging time. Clean on aisle 2. Thank you, everyone. And Phil captures the one with pennies. Thank you. Nice and loud, because I put an amplifier in the back for the paging speaker. Now I'm gonna have this song re-loop. So now we're gonna move into the workshop, which, by the way, the bell tone will be going on. This is what I've been working on in here lately. New speakers in here. With my Radson 4 and amplifier. And here's my new Chromebook that I won a few days ago just for being good at school. I'm not joking, I actually won this Chromebook. I set it up to remotely connect to my other computer, so we have School Bell going here too. This sounds pretty sensitive, as you heard. So here's the Bogan that I moved in here. That's the one that used to be in the corner, which was replaced by the Quam speaker. So that was in this spot now. Tied off with the Wheelock 34T speaker I made. Bell tone will be going off this time. It'll be sprint tone. And here's my Atlas University speaker right up here. Same old spot, same driver, no change there. It's gonna play another song. We got a Rowland speaker right up here. And the bell tone will be going off slow just because one of my subscribers is obsessed with this. Get to hear it through this guy today. There we go. Right over here, we have a Lowell R series speaker that I just installed yesterday. This is a Lowell R series right here. And it's tied off this Rowland speaker. And actually, this was pretty cheap for this whole set here. I paid like $40 for this back in November. Nice Rowland logo there. All ready to go. And that's all the tones we have. And right here is my Atlas speaker that was replaced by the Quam horn. I moved it here. You may be wondering, why is there a big circle in the middle? It's because I flipped that cardboard material over because it was rattling bad. Because there was too much bass on this amp. And these things are noticeable. The speaker is really known to do the rattles. In case you go to a school and you happen to have a bunch of these speakers in your classes, when they make announcements, pay attention to the rattles in the background. And by the way, this is actually the older version of that Atlas speaker I was showing you in the other room. The only way you can tell it's an older version is because they use the flathead screws to hold the speaker in the baffle. And right here is the Atlas speaker, and yes, this is one of those university speaker grills, but what I did was I took a ruler, I measured the distance from that white screw to the silver screw and drilled holes on the edges to make it look like a different Atlas model. But also this uses the Valcom driver. This uses a Valcom driver 40 ohms straight onto that amp, and this amp's pretty loud. So, and the fact about this low well speaker, a lot of schools use these suckers right here. And I know that I've been to this odd food city, and I have a bunch of old Atlas speakers like this. Yeah, Atlas are realistic, mixed with these low well speakers, and these suckers are just jamming Mexican music. Really, like they're 10 times louder than the other Atlas speakers in the building. The schools use these too, so yeah. Wheelock 34T hooked on the system. So I'm gonna stop the music real quick, and I'm gonna get the phone ready, test the paging in there. Looks like school's over for us today because there's no more time. No more time for the bells to set off. And by the way, you can actually get this for free. If you just type in school bell, this odd website will come up. But the thing is, how I did it was, I purposely changed the date and the year. I changed the year to 2025 because this is a 30-day trial. But I set it to the future and installed it then, and then therefore opened it up to test to see if it works. And then I went back to present time, and therefore I could continue using this almost for life. So I'm going to get this old Nokia phone. It's just my sister's, so don't mind the weird things you see in here. We're going to go to music. So I gotta pick this phone up here. This is through the phone, you guys. It's all working through. And what I did here, I got this cord at the Goodwill for $3. It's like at least 20 feet long. I stuck two of these together, and you may tell there's a wrap in the back. Here's a Goodwill tag. This one actually was $4. But it's from $3 to $4. And therefore it runs all the way back. To this cord right here, which goes out to the master output of this receiver, which by the way this receiver does have. And I also got that at the Goodwill, which you saw that back in the October update. I'm gonna end this. There we go, beautiful hang up. Landline right here with a coaxial. So I hope you guys enjoyed this last Intercom update of 2016 moving into 2017. I hope you guys have a wonderful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. And hopefully there might be a New Year's special with the bell tone going off right on New Year's. So if I get around to it, I'll film that video. I'll see you guys all later.